Hi, this is Amanda with Athena, LLC in Bozeman, Montana, and I'm here today with Diana Thompson, author and licensed massage therapist. She's the author of Hands Heal, Communication, Documentation, and Insurance Billing for Manual Therapists, and author and editor, co-author and editor of Integrative Pain Management, Massage Movement, and Mindfulness-Based Approaches. Thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Diana, can you tell us a little bit about your history with your career in massage?
Yeah. I started doing massage in high school, would line people up on the floor of the rec room in the apartment building and just go from person to person giving massages. So my mother, one of the first things she did when I was away at college and would come home for a break is she bought me a massage class. And so I studied with a naturopath over a few weekends and learned Touch for Health and a few things like that. And when I got back to college, I started doing massage in the athletic training rooms. You know, it really caught me on fire. And sports massage was kind of my initial passion. After doing that for some time, I noticed that a lot of athletes get injured and there was a lot more pain involved. So I wanted to do more treatment specific, like how do I help people with acute pain? And from there, as people got older, I was working with more chronic pain and the older adult population, and that kind of created my next little niche. From there, I started to realize that massage therapy really belonged in healthcare, and we needed to do everything that we could to make sure that we were an acceptable team member in the healthcare teams. Charting was a big component of that, so I wrote the book on charting and started teaching charting all over. And from there, I started getting interested in research, because the one thing that was really lacking in massage therapy, and one thing that doctors really asked for, they want to know that you communicate really well, but then they also want to know that there's literature out there that actually says this is safe and effective. And I noticed all the research was really not involving massage therapists, that the massage was done by a physical therapist or a nurse or a family member. And so I found out about the Massage Therapy Research Foundation and was asked to be on the board. And it kind of went from there. So really looking at the research that's involved in massage therapy, what do we really want to know? How do we measure massage and our client results, the massage therapy outcomes? And how do we look at or ask questions about, gather information that makes us realize that massage is effective and the research can help us create our treatment plans. So what's going to contribute to us, as well as what can we use to become a valid member of the healthcare team? From there, I've been specializing in pre- and post-surgical massage and chronic pain. So it's been a really interesting career. I like it that it's really varied. In getting pain and dealing with people in pain as pain progresses, it was really easy to move into writing the book on chronic pain and having all that research that had been done over my 10, 11 years in participating with the foundation. So my career has shaped my career. How's that?
That's a great answer. What if there was a pivotal moment for you to share your knowledge with all of us as massage therapists and the world, dare I say it? What moment was that for you that you really decided you wanted to go out and and share your knowledge with everybody? Was there one?
Yeah, I was working with car accidents. We got to bill insurance a long time ago in Washington State in the late 80s. And car accidents were the easy piece to start billing because they had to cover care, whatever the patient wanted, and get them back to pre-injury status or some maximum medical improvement. And because of that, it triggered some interesting things like depositions. We were getting put in front of a camera and being pummeled by questions from attorneys that were trying to say massage isn't worthy to be a part of this case. And we had to really learn fast how to chart and act and communicate like healthcare providers. And because I knew how to do that, because of my mentor, a chiropractor, and my other mentor, an attorney, Richard Adler, and chiropractor Lisanne Urisic, I felt really lucky that I had this knowledge and other people needed this knowledge. And so I started teaching whiplash injury and charting and insurance billing. And you try and teach as many people as you possibly can, and there's just no way to get beyond a certain number or your own community. So I wrote a book about it. And the whiplash fit into the book in that there's a whole chapter on working with attorneys in whiplash cases. So that was my foray out into the larger world of the massage profession.
Very cool. And tell me, what do you love the most about teaching?
Curiosity, stimulating curiosity in people. I want to teach, and I try and always teach from the perspective of think about what you're doing. Don't just learn a technique and where to apply it. Think about all the things that you know and how you can apply them to different people in your own order, in your own way. And if you think about it from a treatment planning perspective, what are my goals? What's my intention? What am I trying to accomplish here? You can come up with a treatment plan that makes sense and that builds on top of session by session by session. And you become a better therapist, and teaching that way gives you what you need to succeed rather than sharing with you my thing. And not that that's a bad thing, but it can be one-dimensional. And I would prefer that you learn what you love to do, what works for you, and figure out how to apply that differently to different people, because everyone's individual in their expression of the same disease. You could have 5 people with chronic pain and 5 completely different origins of it, expressions of it, and responses to treatment. So you need to be nimble on your feet.
Great. Thank you, Miss Diana, for being here today. We appreciate your time and your ability to come to Bozeman and travel.
Yeah.
We know we don't do it often, but thanks for taking your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me. There's nothing I like better than teaching. And I'm reminded of it every time I do it, even though I don't get a chance to do it that often. So thank you.